All right, two teams in the NFC East, the Giants and the Eagles, are making moves again, trying to make moves to solidify themselves as a contender. They were both playoff teams last year. Giants were in, Eagles went to the Super Bowl, and they're trying to make themselves even better than they were last year. And again, they're making moves little by little. We're in preseason right now to try to set themselves up not only for the next game, but for the rest of the season itself to obviously make a deep run in the postseason again. Now, Giants themselves. Let's actually go to the Eagles first. The Eagles, I mean, I think they sounds like they found themselves a little bit of a quarterback competition, or at the very least, a credible backup for Jalen Hurts, and it's Tanner McKee. They're showing him a lot of love as well. So anytime you have a credible backup quarterback, that's a good thing. Just like the Eagles had when they had Nick Foles backing up Carson Wentz, right? And speaking of Nick Foles, people around surrounded by the Eagles organization are pushing them to reunite with him as well. So don't be surprised if he comes back to the Eagles either. So quarterbacks competition, a quarterback kind of hierarchy is rounding itself into shape. They made a couple roster moves too. They've cut cornerback Greedy Williams. They've added a couple defensive players from defensive tackle Robert Cooper, defensive tackle Marvin Wilson, defensive tackle Caleb Sanders, and linebacker Tyreek Maddox Williams. So they've added some defensive players, and with for a team that's generally has had a bread and butter, for their defense. So this is a good thing. And again, with the with the recent draft picks and the recent signs that they've had, the Eagles are definitely positioning themselves to make another deep run in the postseason. Now, pivoting over to the Giants, they're also setting themselves up for what looks like a run as well. Daniel Jones playing like the money quarterback that they paid him to be, but we're also finding some weapons here that he hasn't had, which he can take advantage of. If the offensive line protects him, he's got a wide receiver corps that he can throw to left and right. Now, not only have they brought back Saquon Barkley for the running back position, they're finding some weapons for him to throw to too. So again, we have what's his name, Darren Waller, kind of a weapon that they haven't really realized that they've had. Now you've got another weapon here for Daniel Jones. Okay, draft picks, Jalen Hyatt, another potential weapon for him to throw to that they have not really had in a while. So Daniel Jones could have some weapons here. Like I've been talking about the ability for Aaron Rodgers to have weapons to throw to. Well, Daniel Jones can have some weapons to throw to too, and that can make him a pretty formidable team in the NFC East. It'd be kind of cool if the Giants and the Eagles made deep runs in the postseason this year. It'd be really, 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 really cool. So, and I'll obviously keep you updated on all the stuff as it pertains to the NFC East, AFC East, every other team as well. So if you're a football fan, if you're a Giants, Jets, Bills fan, make sure you subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss these types of things. But this is pretty cool. I mean, the fact that the Giants and the Eagles are setting themselves up nicely, kind of building, putting the pieces that they haven't had in a while to set themselves up for good runs. And Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts look like good, building block cornerstone quarterbacks. So giving them some weapons to throw to, whether it be running backs or tight ends or wide receivers, and then obviously giving them an offensive line to protect them is a good idea. So kudos to the Giants. Kudos to the Eagles. Giants won their most recent preseason game. Eagles tied 18 up. So, but again, slowly but surely, these guys are putting themselves into place. Their starting foundation, their starting rotation, their starting roster is falling into place. Their backups are falling into place. And it's a good time to be excited about Giants and Eagles football. So I'll keep you updated one way or the other. So, but get excited because the season's right around the corner. Preseason's almost done. Season's about to start. And I think we could have a good year in Giants and Eagles football. Let me know what you think. Load up the comments. Have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next time.